Hello everyone, this is Empress Pamela. Welcome to this edition of Nuggets of Wisdom coursework. My cat is starting to go freak out now. Why? I don't understand. Okay. I've been going through some old journals and I came across some coursework, webinars, classes that I took in the past as part of my spiritual growth and journey. And I wanted to share today's with you. So I came across this person. Her name is Michelle Lagaly, Lagali. I think she's active on Facebook. The course was called something like From Surviving to Thriving, Empaths and Sensitives. So I discovered early on in my journey that I am a highly sensitive person, probably an empath. I identify as INFJ, one of the rarest Myers-Briggs personality trait profiles, I guess you call it. But anyway, so I was drawn to how to find out my life purpose in being a sensitive empath and sensitive to others' energy. So I want to share some of my notes. It may or may not make sense, but sometimes you do get a little nugget of wisdom, from other people's journeys and experience. Maybe there's a phrase or a term or something that I explain that resonates with you and will propel you onto your own path or to your own search and discovery. Okay, so Michelle Lagaly, From Surviving to Thriving for Empaths and Sensitives. Life purpose. Doubt limits. A is doubt limits. B, discovery. C, living your life purpose. Tips. Number 1, do interesting things. Number 2, follow your excitement. Number 3, hang out with like-minded people. And number 4, take action. So a lot of these things we hear worded differently, similarly, but sometimes when, we keep hearing the same thing over and over, but someone says it slightly different, that's what we needed to hear at the time. So, quote, I'm already whole and complete in living my purpose. I feel like when we're on a spiritual journey, we put pressure on ourselves to find our passion, find our purpose. What is our mission? And we can get confused. I'm speaking for myself. We can get anxious. Then it can kind of hinder our confidence and worthiness and put us down a spiral that we don't want to go down. So understanding that you're already whole, complete, and living your purpose. You're here on earth, right? You are worthy. You don't have to be Dr. Lawyer Indian Chief to be worthy. Aunt Peggy. That's a little personal note. Visualize and take action. The thing that I struggle with is the action part. Although I will say, over the last couple days or week, I've changed my habits. So rather than stay in bed and quote unquote meditate or ease into the day, or journal in the comfort of my bed, watch TV, have breakfast in bed, be comfortable, self-care. Because it's too cold to get up, I've actually gotten up out of bed. I'm down in my office. I still do some of the self-care things. I still journal, and I'm going through my journals, but I'm also being productive, recording videos, like I said, writing in my journal, coming up with ideas. This morning I did some watercolor painting. I'm really excited about. I'm very proud of myself. So yeah, take action. So what is that other saying that I get tired of, because it probably resonates more than I'd like it to, is like, how can you expect different results when you keep doing the same thing over and over? I said it differently, but you understand what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. Okay, visualize and take action. Monday, 7/26. Now, this was probably 4 years ago. Becoming a prosperous, intuitive life coach. So, Michelle Lagaly probably did some freebie webinar kind of thing and wanted you, which a lot of spiritual coaches and guides do. They offer something for free, and then they want you to sign up for their course or whatever, which may cost money, right? Becoming a prosperous, intuitive life coach. So this is a summary or some information that she goes over during her coursework that she offers. Becoming a prosperous, intuitive life coach. And sometimes when you're an empath or you're a highly sensitive person, you really, I'll speak for myself, I connect more deeply one-on-one than in a large group. And so I've always been a really good listener, and more so, especially with my friends, I can see their gifts and talents and abilities so clearly, and I'm at the point, I guess, in life where I go, you're you're a patient, you know how to speak to people, you make people feel comfortable, you're very knowledgeable, you would be a great trainer or teacher or something like that. I happened to do this with one of my friends that I met, a colleague at a job, and I saw so much more for her in her future, and I feel like, because I love her too, by me like dropping hints or saying things or being supportive in those ways, she has since gotten her master's in teaching. She's been doing her internship for teaching, and she's on her path. And it's like amazing to see her growth. I'm not saying I had anything to do it, but certainly being a supportive friend and being honest and identifying some of her strengths that maybe she already knew intuitively inside of her, but maybe someone outside identifying it helped her really have the ability to take the action, right? Okay. Using your gifts as an empath and sensitive. What do I think my gifts are at this point? So this is the coursework is obviously you really honing in on your abilities and what you offer to other people. So at the time, what do I think my gifts are at this point? Sense others' emotions and energy, clairvoyance, claircognizance, telepathy, and manifesting. I had certain experiences with all those, otherwise I wouldn't have put it down. And I may or may not have explained any of those in these nuggets of wisdom or in my over 3,000 videos that I've done. Okay, how do I use my gifts for myself? Identify low vibe, energy, emotion, and nip it in the bud by changing frequency through grounding and cleansing techniques. Telepathy with twin, my twin flame catalyst. I had telepathic communication. Manifesting winning lottery tickets and things I want to do. I could show you vision boards, goals that I wrote down years ago, and some of that stuff came to fruition. I talk about manifesting a winning lottery ticket in my coursework under Nuggets of Wisdom that I took with, I can't think of her name, Reagan Hillier. Yeah. That was really, I recommend that course with Reagan Hillier. Very intense, and I did see results from that. Understanding others and forgiving myself and others. Sharing my knowledge, healing through sharing my story and wounds. Gosh, if you want to hear someone cry, I would be your gal. But yeah, that's a whole part of purging and cleansing and healing. How do I use my gifts to help others? Listen. Pretty good listener. Advise. I'm an advisor, even if they don't want to hear it at the time. Sometimes I can be brutally honest, and I've had to learn how to convey my message in a more compassionate, loving way. See their gifts in them. Wow, I just explained. Oh, that's crazy. And my kids, of course. As parents, we see so much for our kids, but it's strange when you identify something really special that sticks out about your particular kid. And every person's different, right? And you can tell them till you're blue in the face how wonderful and beautiful and talented they are. But again, when they hear it from an outsider or someone who doesn't have a vested interest, that's where they hear it more. But anyway, seeing their gifts, support, encouragement, sharing my wisdom, helping inspire others, hopefully, and helping you heal. I know I probably triggered you if you watched some of my videos, perhaps. That is a part of the process, guys. We're here to help each other. Striving, happy and healthy body, mind, soul, help others with their life purpose or fulfilling their life purpose mission. I think at this point, and I'm further along than when I was when I took this course, a little, not drastically, but helping everyone ascend to love, unconditional love for self first, self-love, and then others, expanding into unconditional love for others. 5 stages. 1, doubt. Who doesn't doubt themselves sometimes? What is that? Self-sabotage, imposter syndrome. Oh gosh, I always forget that, but that's really killed me a lot in my life. Wow, that's a weird way to say it. It's 5 stages. 1, doubt. 2, discovery. 3, develop. Own it. If you are spiritually gifted in one way or another, own it. Develop it. Number 4, believe. Trust and act on it, like your intuitive hits, your nudges. Trust and act on it. And number 5, serve others. Help, feeling you're living your life purpose by serving others. I was doing some notes on Ikigai, which is the Japanese concept of, let me get my notes out. I don't know why I'm getting into this, but it kind of overlaps or makes sense. Ikigai. I'm going to get that information. So I kind of transposed my notes from Ikigai, reason for being, the thing you live for. Find your superpower. Help the world by doing something you love, you are good at, and you make money doing it. Yeah, here's my little Ikigai notes. And if you're interested, that's another avenue to explore. You may get something from videos or information on Ikigai. There's books too. So this is me and my own realizations I'll share with you. Who am I? Empress Pamela, artist, writer, healer, empath, nurturer, earth mother. I've got a lot of I think I was stellium in Cancer, and so my sun is in Cancer, and my rising is Virgo, and I have a stellium in Virgo, and I have a Pisces moon, but most of my chart is water and earth. So I'm Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, but the ultimate aspiration is Empress Pamela, the culmination of all the queens. Where do I want to go? Heal, help everyone ascend to love. And again, we're on the journey to self-love, self-discovery. First, self-discovery, who are we? And then love, who we discover that we are. Through art and creative expression, abundant and carefree lifestyle near the ocean. Wow. Abundant and carefree near the ocean. We're working on that. That is the vision. And let's see. A technique to access your intuitive information. 1. Recognize that you are an intuitive and you can pick up on things. Don't doubt yourself. Don't talk yourself out of your intuition. I think that happens at the beginning of our journeys, and then we realize the power of our third eye. Number 2, need space and quiet time in life. Alone time is required. It's valued. It's necessary. It's vital to a balanced and harmonious life and energy, I would say. Space and quiet time. So like I said, I recently got my ass out of bed and I go down to my office and I look through my journals and I record a reflection each day, whether it's an affirmation, a statement of gratitude, something that I find in my journals. And I'm sharing that with the world, hopefully inspiring and uplifting others. I've been through many dark nights of the soul. I've been through my own personal journey of cancer. I don't want to dwell too much on that, but I do have a series on my Cancer Chronicles. So yeah, I've been through a lot. I started my spiritual journey with the twin flame catalyst. I fell in love with my boss, who was 13 years younger, and that set me on this spiritual journey almost 10 years ago. So yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff. Anyway, and I'm sure you have too. Not trying to brag or boast. We've all been through stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's Michelle Lagaly, focusing on helping empaths and sensitives find and live in their life purpose. And I really liked her personality, I will say. So it's Michelle, Michelle, Lagaly, Lagaly, worth checking out. I will see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, please leave them in the comments. And please subscribe and like. It helps me grow. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. Take care.